You know, it's tougher than ever these days to find the right sales talent.
Oh, yeah.
Companies are turning to data analytics to get a real edge in this market.
Yeah.
Almost 70% of sales leaders say that attracting and retaining talent is their biggest hurdle.
Wow.
We're going to deep dive into this.
Okay.
We're looking at an article titled, How to Use Data Analytics in Sales Recruitment.
All right.
It's from the Sales Experts.
Cool.
So we want to equip sales leaders, hiring managers, and executives with actionable insights from this article.
Okay.
We want to help you enhance your recruitment strategies
Sounds good.
and also build high-performing sales teams.
That's the goal.
The article kicks off with this idea of targeted candidate sourcing.
Right.
So what does that actually mean?
Well, think of it as laser-focused recruiting.
Oh.
Instead of casting a wide net and hoping for the best, data analytics allows you to be incredibly precise in your search.
I see.
Companies are analyzing market trends and competitor insights. They're even looking at demographics to identify individuals with the skills and experience they need.
So it's about being strategic and proactive instead of reactive.
Exactly.
Almost like a detective, but for sales talent.
Yeah. Instead of sifting through mountains of resumes,
right?
You can use data to zero in on the most promising candidates.
That saves a lot of time.
Yeah, and resources.
And it increases the chances of finding those A players.
Exactly.
It can drive sales success. Now, the article dives into something called predictive candidate assessment.
Right.
That sounds really intriguing.
Well, imagine being able to predict a candidate's likelihood of success before you hire them.
Wow.
That's the promise of predictive analytics.
Wow.
You analyze the historical data of top performers.
So?
Things like their sales figures, their customer satisfaction scores, the length of their sales cycles.
I see.
You start to see patterns emerge.
Interesting.
Like what traits, behaviors, and experience they have in common. And these become your key indicators of sales success.
Okay, so instead of relying on your gut, or just like traditional interview questions, you're using data to develop a model.
Yes.
To identify the candidates most likely to excel.
In your specific sales environment.
Exactly.
It takes the guesswork out of hiring.
Oh, I see.
You can make more informed decisions based on objective data.
And not opinions.
Right.
And this approach would help reduce bias in the hiring process, right?
Absolutely.
Because you're focusing on data.
Yeah.
And those key indicators of success. So you're leveling the playing field.
Right.
Choosing candidates based on merit and potential.
Exactly.
So less about unconscious biases.
Which leads to a more diverse and inclusive sales team.
Okay.
Which ultimately benefits everyone.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The article from the Sales Experts also talks about personalized candidate engagement. This one stood out to me.
Oh, really?
Creating a more tailored and engaging experience for potential hires.
Yes. Personalized candidate engagement leverages data to understand candidate preferences, interests, and behaviors. You can analyze how candidates interact with recruitment emails, your company website, social media posts.
Interesting.
What content are they engaging with? What information are they seeking out? Even glean insights into their preferred communication style.
Wow.
Yeah.
So instead of generic one-size-fits-all messages,
exactly,
you can use data to create a personalized and relevant experience.
For each candidate.
It's like you're speaking directly to them, to their individual needs and aspirations.
Exactly.
It's about making them feel valued and understood.
Yeah.
So this level of personalization improves candidate engagement.
It does.
Making them more likely to choose your company.
Over the competition.
Especially in today's talent market.
It's very competitive.
Making that personal connection could be the difference maker.
It could.
Because candidates have options and they want to feel like they're more than just a number.
Right.
In an applicant tracking system.
Exactly. It's all about building those relationships.
Right, from the first touch point.
And data analytics doesn't stop being valuable once you've hired them.
Oh, interesting.
The sales experts argue that it plays a crucial role in performance analysis.
Oh, okay.
And optimization.
So making sure your sales team is at peak performance.
Exactly.
But how does data actually help with that?
Well, it's all about those KPIs.
Key performance indicators.
You got it.
So we're talking about conversion rates, average deal size, customer lifetime value. We can uncover patterns and trends
within the team's performance.
So instead of anecdotal evidence or gut feelings, we're using data to see what's working.
And what's not.
Okay, so this data-driven approach
allows you to be strategic in your coaching.
And development.
Exactly.
You can tailor training programs.
Address specific weaknesses.
Optimize sales strategies.
Identify high-potential individuals.
Okay, so it's like a dashboard for your sales team.
I like that analogy.
It is.
Provides insights to guide your decision-making.
And drive that continuous improvement.
Yeah, and this leads perfectly into another area where data analytics has an impact.
Which is?
Retention and succession planning.
Thinking long-term.
Creating a sustainable...
Thriving sales organization.
Exactly.
The sales experts emphasized this in the article.
They did.
What resonated with you?
Well, they highlighted analyzing employee data.
Like what kind of data?
Things like performance reviews, engagement surveys, even tenure.
Okay.
This can help identify factors that contribute to employee turnover.
Why are people leaving?
Are they feeling undervalued? Lack of growth opportunities? Data can reveal hidden trends that you might not otherwise see.
So it's like a preemptive strike.
Against employee churn.
Understand the root causes.
Stress.
Create a more supportive
and engaging work environment.
And ultimately retain your top performers.
Exactly. And this approach can also be valuable.
For what?
For succession planning.
Okay.
By analyzing performance data, you can identify high-potential individuals.
You're creating a pipeline of future leaders.
Yes, ready to step up and take on more responsibilities.
That's crucial for every organization.
It is.
Making sure you're not just filling roles.
You're cultivating talent.
Create a clear path for growth and development.
Otherwise, you risk losing them to competitors.
We're more proactive.
Exactly.
It's about building a culture of continuous learning and development.
Where everyone feels valued.
And has opportunities to reach their full potential.
And data can play a role in facilitating that.
So incorporating data analytics
into the sales recruitment process.
It's a must-have.
It is.
If you want to build a high-performing, sustainable, future-ready sales team.
Would you agree?
I would.
It's a game changer.
Companies who embrace these strategies
are gaining a significant advantage.
They're attracting top talent.
Optimizing their team's performance.
And creating a winning culture.
Yeah.
It's been really fascinating. Deep dive into data-driven sales recruitment.
Yeah.
Uncovered some valuable insights from the sales experts.
Their article's great.
What stands out to you?
As the most impactful takeaway for our listeners, for me, it's the shift in mindset.
Oh, okay.
Recognizing that data isn't just for analysts or tech teams.
Right.
It can empower sales leaders.
Oh, interesting.
To make smarter decisions.
At every stage of the talent life cycle, embracing data as a strategic asset.
Exactly.
Not just numbers on a spreadsheet.
Yeah, and the article shows
it does
how data can be used to address challenges
facing sales leaders today.
Like finding and attracting top talent, optimizing team performance, and planning for the future.
So for sales leaders, hiring managers, executives, what's one key takeaway?
One action step.
Yeah.
I'd encourage everyone to look at their own data. What data points are you missing in your hiring process?
Interesting.
And how could that data help you build a truly exceptional sales team?
So it's about getting curious.
Yeah.
Exploring the possibilities.
Being open to new ways of doing things.
That's a great point.
And if you're feeling overwhelmed
or unsure where to start,
don't worry. The sales experts offer some resources.
Like what?
Their sales academy and some coaching programs. They can guide you on your data-driven journey.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, they're a wealth of knowledge.
They are. And support.
So to our listeners out there, explore those resources and see how you can unlock the potential
of data analytics
in your recruitment process.
Your future sales success might depend on it.
That's right.